What is up, guys? It's Flash back with some more charts and another video. It's Wednesday, November 27, 10:27 a.m. Eastern. I think I got a good one for you guys today. We're going to be covering Bitcoin. We're going to look at MicroStrategy, and I got some interesting time cycles that I want to present and just talk through. So without further ado, let's roll the intro. All right, so here we got Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. We got the Heikin candles here. We can see more or less a channel that we find ourselves in. Kind of popped its head out of this one, didn't make it all the way down on this lower bar, but I still think from a bigger picture perspective, this channel is guiding price, right? I wanted to pull up an X account that I follow. His name is David F. at TradingHurst. So he looks and identifies these cycles within a lot of different assets. And so I want to scroll down. Okay, so his post 20 hours ago. This is certainly the cycle in focus for Bitcoin at the moment, around 700 hours wavelength or 29 days, and stationary in this sample of over 6 iterations since May. So crypto bulls will be praying there's a longer component supporting price here, and that amplitude of the down leg doesn't match the up leg. So let's just pull this up here. So we got the time cycle. He's highlighted, okay, it's about, what did he say? 700 hours, right? So I kind of took this tweet and, see that sign line, that middle line, that wave line. He has it bottoming if you zoom in on the 5th of December. And the previous bottom was the 5th of November, right? So what I did is, let's go back to TradingView. We're going to zoom in on the daily. And so here we are. Here's my chart on the daily. Also got some channels in here based on what price has done. Just finding this low, connecting these two lows. And more or less, we kind of have some channels to work with, right? So if I go into, I'm going to throw this sign line on. So here's that same kind of wave that he has, and we're going to drop into the 4 hour. So here, if we look at this is the 5th of December, this bottom right here, and this bottom is the 5th of November. So more or less the same sign line as this, more or less. So I still think Bitcoin can have some room to come down to the downside, bottom out, the 4th or 5th of November. Again, this is kind of we'll just throw a box in here of when we think it's going to bottom. So I don't know where price is going to be. Could be all the way down here, could be up here. But again, a general guideline that this price moves in waves, right? And so it's just over a sample, over a period of time. It won't always hold up, right? But you can kind of see, like, okay, we had some bottoming price action in here. Could have rode it up, and when we got a little bit overextended, that could be a good time to take shorter term profits, and now we might be on our way down, right? So take that for what it's worth. May or may not be accurate, but I think generally it's pretty accurate. So I wanted to pull up MicroStrategy here, and here we have, we'll go on to the weekly again. You can zoom way out. Here's kind of the channel that it's in. It broke out of this channel, and it looks like it's kind of going parabolic, right? So we'll drop into the daily, and we'll drop into even the 15-minute. So on the 15-minute, we're kind of fighting this resistance, right? So I still think this could have some room to the downside, if Bitcoin continues that down leg, right? So I still think we have some work to do in MicroStrategy to break out of this resistance, base out a little bit, and then continue this monster move to the upside. And so, let's see, I think I put the sign line on here. Oh, maybe it was on MSTU. So I'm also tracking MSTU. Yeah, so here it is. And here's that same sign line, that same You know, bottoming on the 5th of December, it also bottomed down here on the 5th of November, right? So this, I think, is tracking, you know, even better recently, right? So like this specific wave. So I still think we could have some room. Got to come down a little bit, base out a little bit before we can continue, you know, this march to the upside. And I kind of have this price target of 574 on MSTU, kind of around the 20th of December, so right before Christmas. So take that for what it's worth, guys. Just kind of some things I'm seeing. I think it's pretty cool, but ultimately, you know, this looks like it could be a shorter pullback and we can continue our march to 100K. If we zoom out again onto the weekly, I'm gonna hide this if I can find it. You know, we could have some resistance here from these two tops. So it looks like we're kind of hitting our heads on that a little bit. I still think we could consolidate, you know, or push right through it and stay in this golden channel. So time will tell, but I'm here to track it and bring you guys what I'm seeing. This is Flash. Have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you soon.